Good morning, children, and welcome to the geography class. And as you know, we had started our chapter 5, that is natural vegetation and wildlife. And in this chapter, we studied about the factors that affect natural vegetation. They are relief. Relief includes land, means the type of land, whether it is a flat land or a mountainous area or a plateau area, or whether it is a rocky area or a desert area or a swampy area. And second point that we studied was the type of soil that is found on that land, because that soil also affects the vegetation that grows on that land. After that, we studied about the next factor that affects vegetation, and that is climate. And as we have already done the chapter of climate, we know what are the elements of climate. So in this, the first point that comes is the temperature, means how hot it is during the summer temperatures and the winter temperatures. Second thing is the sunlight. Sunlight means the photoperiod. Photoperiod means the amount of sunlight that we are getting, that the plant is getting, whether it is for a long time or a short time. Third point that is important is the amount of precipitation, that is the rainfall that the region gets. Amount of rainfall varies from one place to another. Somewhere it is very high and somewhere it is very low. So on the basis of all these factors, the natural vegetation differs. It is different from one region to another region, and we don't have same type of vegetation everywhere. So now we will come to we started with the types of vegetation last time, and I just gave a short description of the first category, that is tropical evergreen forest, right? So though there are many categories of vegetation zone wise, and if you remember, I told you about the tropical, temperate and frigid zones. So tropical zone lies from 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south, right? As the word says, tropical means it is the zone which lies between 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south, right? Now this zone itself has number of subcategories of forest, and we are going to study only 3 categories out of them. Okay, that is tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, tropical thorn forest. Okay, after that we will study about montane forest, means the plants that grow on mountains, and then the mangrove forest means the plants, the vegetation that grows into the swampy areas, right? So today we are going to discuss about the first topic, that is the tropical evergreen forest. And as the name says, that it lies in the tropical area between 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degrees south. It is evergreen. Evergreen means it is green throughout the year. So when a plant, why a plant, or in what conditions a plant is evergreen? A plant is evergreen only when there is sufficient amount of precipitation and sunlight throughout the year. Okay, a plant needs these 2 things most importantly, plus the soil has to be good enough. So these type of forest, they are mainly found in the regions of high rainfall. Okay, these are the regions which get high rainfall throughout the year, plus this precipitation throughout the year, and sunlight is also in sufficient quantity. And this tropical zone is the zone which receives direct rays of the suns and has a hot climate, and due to heat there is more rainfall, right? And this is the main reason why these forests are evergreen. One more thing, these plants are evergreen because they don't have a particular leaf shedding period. I repeat, there is no particular leaf shedding period for these trees. इन ये पेड़ों का कोई पतझड़ का मौसम नहीं होता. Got it? So let us see in which regions we find these type of trees with the help of the map. So if we go to the map, just look at the map. These regions, you can very well see these regions which are shaded in dark. These are the regions which have tropical evergreen forest. So you will find that they are found in Western Ghats and the island groups. See here, these islands and these islands, they both are been shown on the map. Then Andaman Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands, upper parts of Assam and Tamil Nadu coast. Tamil Nadu coast is this one, upper part of Assam is this one, right? So these are the regions plus this a part of this area and these eastern part of our country, they all have tropical evergreen forest because these are the regions which receive heavy rainfall. Why they have heavy rainfall? If you remember, we have studied climate because one branch of monsoon enters from this direction whereas another branch of monsoon enters from this area. That is why these are the two regions which receive maximum rainfall. This area receives lot of rainfall when the monsoon returns, right? So when the monsoon returns, this region gets lot of rainfall. That is why it has tropical evergreen forest. Now these are the regions where the amount of rainfall, I repeat, the amount of rainfall is 200 centimeters or more, right? 200 centimeters or more. Hardly any dry season there. The height of the trees here is too much. You will find variety of trees in this zone. The tall trees rising up to the height of 60 meters, and then beneath them you will have little shorter trees. You can find shrubs, bushes, herbs, creepers, climbers, all growing in the same area, in the same region. So this is the region of multi-layered vegetation. What it is multi-layered. एक पेड़ के नीचे दूसरा पेड़, उसके नीचे, and even the grass is found. So these regions have thick forest, dense forest, and the trees which are high, they are not only high, they are very dense also, means बहुत घने पेड़ होते हैं. And the canopies means the branches जो फैली हुई होती हैं, that is called the canopy. So these canopies of these trees, they are so much intermingled with each other. ये एक दूसरे में इतनी उलझी हुई रहती हैं, and due to all these things, the sunlight is hardly felt on the ground, means sunlight is not able to penetrate these trees and reach the ground. धूप को भी ज़मीन तक पहुँचने में बहुत दिक्कत हो जाती है. These are that thick type of trees, and these are mainly found at equator and around equator, where there is very high heat and rainfall, right? And a very good example of this type of forest is our Amazon forest, right? You might have heard about these Amazon forest, that they are too dense. So now what type of trees grow here? Let us see. Now just look at this picture, children. You can very well see this is a picture of evergreen forest. You can see all type of trees here, big trees, smaller trees, shrubs, bushes, and many more. So you will find variety of trees over here. So this is a dense equatorial forest, right? Now just look here. The trees that are found here are, just have a look, it is ebony tree. What is the name of this tree? Ebony tree. So these trees, they have thick bark. You know what is thick bark? Tana. This part is your bark. This is your bark. This part is known as bark of a tree, right? So this is ebony tree. Another tree which is found here is rosewood. Just have a look. This is how rosewood tree looks. But when we cut its bark, इसका जब तना काटेंगे तो it will look like this. So this section, the middle section, is reddish in color. That is why it is called as rosewood, because it gives a color of rose, right? Now next tree that is found here is mahogany tree. Mahogany tree is also very, you can say, thick barked tree. It is an old mahogany tree. I just wanted to just see, this is mahogany tree, and because it is old, you can see the roots of this tree are spread very far off, and these are the leaves of the tree, and you can very well see the fruit of mahogany, right? And it has lot of importance, children, botanically, and in medicinal value also is very high of this tree. So next type of tree that is found here is after ebony, mahogany, rosewood is your rubber tree, right? You all know what is rubber tree. Rubber tree is the tree which gives us a sticky liquid latex from which we make the rubber, right? So this is how the rubber tree area looks. Now see, this is, you can see into the picture, the latex is being extracted from the tree. They are collecting latex in the pot, and then later this latex will be worked upon to make the rubber. Our next tree after rubber is cinchona. Cinchona is the tree well known in medical field. Why? Because this is the tree which gives us the medicine known as quinine, the medicine for malaria, and in nowadays COVID-19 is being treated by quinine, right? So this is the tree which gives the medicine. Just look here, these are the flowers and the leaves of this tree. So it is also known as fever tree or fever medicine tree, because it cures fever. It gives us the medicine quinine, and it is highly grown in India. Then now the animals which are found in this region are elephants, monkey, lemur. Lemur is a type of monkey only, langur, and deer. Then apart from that, the speciality of this region is one-horned rhinoceros. You can see in the picture that this is the rhinoceros, and it has one single horn on the tip of its nose. This rhinoceros is found in the jungles of Assam and West Bengal. So it is the speciality of these regions, and it is mainly found in Assam and West Bengal. Apart from this, we have many other birds found here. Bats, you know what are bats? Chamkadar. Not only this, you can see into the picture, this is a snail. What it is? It is a snail. Then we also find sloth. You know what are sloth? You can see into the picture, this is a creature which is called sloth. It lives on trees, but it is very, very slow in its movement. So in English we often use this phrase as slow as sloth. So children, this is the sloth, which is very, very slow, and if you happen to surf on Google, you can or YouTube, you can look for the videos of sloth. It's that slow that you'll feel like sleeping. Okay, so sloth is a very slow creature found in this region. Apart from sloth, you can find scorpions also in this region. So children, here we end up with our tropical evergreen forest, and in the next class we will study about tropical deciduous forest. And your homework for today is you have to make notes of this topic, right? So I end up my video here, and I wish you all the best, and God bless you children. Thank you.